Ready?
Yep.
2, ready, go. Grab your friends and gather around. Hear the stories when you're down. With songs and smiles for miles. If you're looking for a place to go, I know one hell of a show. There's a place that'll make you glad. Opposite of being sad. DickandDank.com. DickandDank.com.
Welcome back to Dope Discussions with Dick and Dank. Here in the Kentucky Oasis, my good buddy Dick sitting right across from me.
What's up, everybody?
How we doing?
Good. How are you?
Yeah, pretty good. It's been, it's a new year.
It is a new year. It's 2026.
2020 sexy. I hear this is going to be a good year. All the holidays line up on like the most prime day. Like the 4th of July is like on a Friday and Christmas is on a Friday. Shit like that. It's like,
so it's going to be a good year.
It's going to be a good year.
Going to be a good year.
Yeah, I'm excited. That's
cool.
fun. And now
cannabis is supposed to be moved to a Schedule 3.
Right. It's cannabis to a Schedule 3. So that's more exciting. They're testing on they're allowing more testing on cannabis because they've reduced the scheduling, so you're not a criminal if you have the proper authority to work with it, test on it, grow it, whatever.
Yes.
Because it's now considered the same as like Tylenol with codeine or some shit.
So I've heard mixed reviews, not reviews, but I've heard
opinions
thoughts on that. Some of the thoughts are exactly like you said. This is going to open up the door for more testing. Depending on who you talk to, read, listen to, they'll tell you that we've been testing for years, and this has nothing to do with testing.
They've been testing on their weed that they grow,
right?
Not everybody's weed that anybody can grow,
right? Well, and that's the other thing.
That's the way I feel.
The other day when I was reading about something on the internet, they talked about how they did all their testing in Canada because the weed is easier to get a hold of for testing.
Okay.
So
Canadian, eh?
Yeah.
Is this one?
It just says that it's.
No, is this one the one you handed me?
Oh yeah, they're both the same thing. So I would think at very least Schedule 3 would make it easier for research.
Agreed.
So even if it doesn't affect it per se, quote unquote, it's
more third-party companies can test it and do whatever they
easier
need.
to come by.
But
easier
exactly
is what that's kind of what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's different ways to skin a cat, but so I don't know what the truth is. And I was talking to our buddy Daily.Homegrown about it, and he's of course thinks it should be completely descheduled, and I agree with him 100%. He thinks that it's bad, that it's going to Schedule 3 because it's going to opens the door for big pharma more than anything. Versus, his thought process, and now we should talk to him too. But this was our conversation. I kind of gathered his thought process. His thought process was like. In California now, you can sell your weed, your home grow, at a farmer's market legally.
I think you should be able to.
I think you should be too. And he was thinking that maybe that this was going to make it so we wouldn't be able to do that.
Oh, because it's Schedule 3?
Yeah, it's going to be more big. Well, obviously, because
they want to control it. I think they're still unsure. And the only reason I think they're unsure is because the fuckers haven't smoked it.
Right. But either way, Schedule 3, to me, I feel like Schedule 3 is better than nothing. At least they're admitting there's a medical benefit to it.
Right.
I use it medicinally.
Right.
I don't use it recreationally. I mean, obviously, I don't care who uses it recreationally. I support that.
You don't ever use it recreationally? You did at one point?
No.
Never?
Oh, I did once.
Right.
One time recreational. 2 times recreational.
When you tried it originally?
Well, the first time when I was like 20 years old, and then in 2015, 14, somewhere around there, I smoked it just took a couple.
And everything since then medicinal.
Everything since then has been
all right. Medicinal. But so then I would consider we put it in our gravity bong. That's recreational.
Well,
if you're taking a bigger hit to get higher faster,
that's fair.
It's like chugging a beer.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's what I feel.
That's fair.
Because that's why I kind of say, like, all day I'm microdosing to do what I need to do.
Yep.
So you can stay focused, be in the moment,
and
relieve all the issues that you're using it to treat. And then, but, at night, maybe I just want to chill out, watch a movie, or I can hit an indica really hard and just couch lock and not go anywhere, shit like that.
Right.
So, yeah, I feel like self-medication. I dose as I need to, I guess.
If I'm being honest with myself, you're probably right. However, so I think for the general person, that's probably accurate. Cannabis is such an important part of my everyday life and survival.
Agreed.
And
all of our guests we've had.
Yes, but I guess my point is that like I don't ever look at it recreational. Even what you
right, you're not considering. Yeah, no, you're not considering it a recreation because you use it as medicine. I completely understand that. How can something I use every day to get by to function daily as a toy or a recreation? But I feel it's both.
But
just like somebody wants to go, I just want to go get a joint from the dispensary and hang out. So it's recreational.
Yeah, now that you say that, I guess I gotta be honest with myself. Time to time, if we're going to be out with a bunch of people,
smoke 2 joints instead of milk 1.
Yeah, or I'll take an edible.
Yeah,
just to I don't know.
Because I want to join in with my alcohol drinking friends.
Right. Well, see, I don't do it that way. I don't. Well, I shouldn't say that.
I mean, I'm not getting messed up like it's out, but I'm saying I can be out there socially. I'm having a good time. I've got that buzz, if you will, because
I don't mean that against you personally. I'm just saying, like, I guess the way.
Are you trying to insult me?
No. I guess what I'm saying is like I over the last couple of years I've wanted more and more to be around less and less people. So
why do you think that is?
Oh, just shit that went on in my personal life. My mom died, my grandma died. A couple years ago, we talked about that. And it doesn't seem to be getting any better in terms of I couldn't care less to be around any people.
I think that's a personality here. Some people just aren't people.
But I've never been like that.
I mean, I work in customer service, so I'm a people person. But so you're saying you've never been like that, but now you are.
Yeah.
And you feel that's stemming from?
Oh, I think it's from the. So,
2020. I don't like stupid people.
In 2022, was it 22 or 23? I can't remember. My grandma died in February. My mom died in March. My uncle died in March. Another uncle died in March.
Yeah,
and then another aunt died.
Yeah. So you just kind of. Yeah.
I think it's
you're tired of the same conversation too, and they're all depressing conversations.
Yeah, well, everybody, people want to be nice and ask how you're doing. And,
you can tell.
Yeah, speaking of, I never noticed the scar. Yeah, you look down, and I was like, oh, no, you got to look that way. Yep, there you go. Now it's like a half moon.
Yeah, it goes all the way up the hairline.
No shit, I never noticed it before.
You can see the hairline, yeah.
Huh, I'll be darned. Yeah. That's cool.
It's a big one.
Yeah.
You crack your head open, that's what happens.
Yeah. Humpty Dumpty.
Again, I use weed every day to function. And, again, hanging out in Nashville.
How was Nashville, by the way?
It was great. But, see, that's the thing, because regardless if I'm out there with friends, I still want to be able to be there with my friends. I want to be able to have a good time. I want to be able to hide the anxiety, the depression, whatever the shit show, the overthinking, the rumination, all the shit that's always going on.
That alcohol can cause.
Right.
I mean, when you're drinking.
But I want to hang out with them in Nashville, and everything there is drinking. So, how do I participate and have a good time with them? So, you're allowed to take e-cigarettes on the plane.
Okay.
You can't take liquid, so I ship the liquid vial of my, weed juice, but they don't know what it is. It's just a vial. Right. I put that in my liquids in the checked bag, and then you have to take your battery with you on your carry-on.
Okay.
So I had no issues there and back. Quick flight from Allegiant, too, from the Quad Cities. We went out of Peoria, so it was like, whoop,
okay,
down. It was like an hour flight each way. So it was
no
awesome.
Shit.
Yeah, you're in Nashville. I'm like, why are we flying?
What can drive. What it costs to fly?
If we found out if you go to the airport, it's like Allegiant sends out a calendar. Like, if you come between these hours on this day, dirt cheap tickets. It was like like $100 or something, a little over $100 for the two of us round trip.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And now that I'm a but because I'm a veteran, Allegiant, the bags fly free.
Oh, nice.
Even if it's overweight. I was like,
oh shit,
that's fucking awesome.
Load her in.
Hell yeah. So I'm
cool.
taking as much as I can. Anyway, you go down to Nashville and everybody's drinking it. Now, granted, you can smell weed everywhere.
Oh, can you?
It's not recreational legal, but there is medical marijuana. But again, ours doesn't transfer.
Right.
It's not reciprocal. But so yeah, ship the pen. That way nobody smells it. I can hit the top deck, and there's vaping everywhere. So you're out there, and nobody questioned the vaping. But at least then I could enjoy the day, casually drink while I vape all day. So that was great.
Nice. Smell like vomit and beer down there?
Not too bad. It's a little cold outside, so maybe it helps freeze the odor.
Oh man, the last time I was down there, it stunk so bad of piss. And
so when'd you go?
Well, I went for some mutual friends of ours' 40th birthday.
Okay.
So that was probably 5, 6, 7 years ago.
He's old.
Yeah. Well, no, not him. His wife. Sorry.
Oh, his wife. Okay.
His wife. Yeah.
Well, now she's old too. Then apparently. So I told you it gets dark if you don't move.
Oh, I thought we lost power in the house or something.
No.
But
motion activated.
I got it. But anyway, so it was for her 40th birthday, and it just reeked of piss and vomit.
The whole city?
Oh, well, not the whole city,
right.
but downtown, where the bars and all.
Broadway or whatever.
And that's just what I think about when people bitch about the smell of weed.
Yeah. Oh,
I mean, we're okay with Nashville smelling like piss and vomit, but
or Vegas,
yeah, or fucking New Orleans, places like that. It's okay there, but
well, it's a good time party all the time.
We can't smell a fucking skunk every once in a while.
I agreed, and that's what I'm trying to. Now, granted, there is an odor, but do you have to scream, "Oh God, the smell"? Every time you smell it, you know goddamn well what it is.
Right.
Do you have to act like that every time you smell it?
Is there a happy medium we could find? Probably. Yep. Probably.
Oh, somebody smelling weed. They must be getting happy.
Well,
that's what I think.
I think that's the way.
When I smell it, I'm like, where are they at? Let me find them.
Well, yeah. Should it be that way? But is that realistic?
So yeah, and from our experience, we both prefer smoking flower versus all the other ways. I mean, the vape is a different high. It tastes different. It hits different.
I hate it.
It hits the throat different. Yeah, I'm not a fan, but I will out of a need just to be able to be out there casually, so nobody's bitching about the smell or whatever. So I will. I'm not against it, but I don't feel like that's the best for me.
So speaking of, to that, this fucking scrobbing bullshit that they talk about.
What the fuck is that? I've heard it.
It's the prohibitionists are talking about where you scream vomit from smoking too much.
Scream vomit.
Yep.
What do you mean?
Like you're vomiting.
Projectile vomit?
Yeah, but it sounds like there's a noise or rhythmic way that people vomit that they're talking about from THC.
Really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't know because I don't throw it anymore because I drink less alcohol.
Right. And I don't puke from THC, and most people don't. However, and I've gone on a crusade over the last couple of months ever since the prohibitionists have been talking about this, saying it's bullshit. Turns out it's bullshit. However, there is a small amount of truth to it. And so, which leads me to my point was the one time early in my smoking days where I vaped a lot, I vaped a ton, and then I went to smoke a joint, and I puked when I smoked the joint. So I did some research, and what I found was people called that a green out or something. I don't know if that's true or not, but this was early in my...
I don't think I've ever puked from smoking weed.
Well, that was the only...
Other than I drank alcohol first.
Right.
And then I puked.
So anyway...
Because I heard the scromiting, and I'm like, so you're saying when... It's like if a smoker's lung from weed is like, sounds like you're throwing up?
No. It's what they're saying is that people smoke a bunch of weed. Like, I think that people are dabbing a fuck ton.
Okay.
They dab so much that it makes them puke from too much THC.
All right. And I've seen that where we tried dabbing, but I've seen with the dab rigs or whatever where, and ours, the volume of exhale, smoke, or whatever was minimal compared to some of these other ones. And they're just repeatedly hitting it. I was like, damn, boy. I think that's recreational.
Yes.
They want to see how high they can get.
Which is dumb.
It is dumb, but in honor of our show, Fuck Around and Find Out, I think it helps prove the consequence of too much and how much it took to even get to that point. You know, how much did you have to do to get to whatever scrum it is?
Right.
But again, talking to the doctor, you can stop smoking weed for 60 days if you're smoking that much,
right,
and virtually see no long-term damage. So.
Right.
That makes me feel better.
I wish I could stop smoking for a month.
I'm gonna one day.
You think so?
I'm gonna try.
I can't do it because of pain, but I wish I could.
Right. And then I get about a day or two. I was like, you feel miserable. I was like, well, there's a way to fix that.
Right.
Again, I think like our episode with the doctor, the good doctor, that you can't cure these things. You're just delaying the inevitable, delaying your death, or making it better. Then why isn't this a cure? Because you fixed it. As long as you're using this, you're essentially cured.
Yep.
So again, why? Just like Banjo's cousin said, because I talked about a tea break with him. I was like, why? Agreed.
Well,
it's helping you. Why stop?
To reduce the amount of weed.
Right. And that's why I'd like to be able to smoke less per se, or not have to smoke as much to get high.
I really liked the good doctor's approach to smoking weed. Like he probably took 3 hits.
Yeah,
4 hits.
Little tiny hits.
Maybe when he
smaller than a one hitter.
Yeah. And so
or a hitter box.
That's truly microdosing.
Yeah.
But
again, it's medicine, and as he mentioned, we've mentioned, it affects everybody differently.
Right.
So maybe that microdose does just enough, or maybe it wouldn't even touch what we need.
Yeah, I think a lot of us smoke far more than what we need.
Valid.
I know I do.
Valid.
Although, and I've tried to take a more holistic approach in the last couple months about how much I smoke, and I have smoked less.
Well, I consider smoking weed holistic healing. It's all natural plant.
Well, that is true. So
there's that.
Yeah.
Oh, but the other thing I want to bring up about Nashville, since we're talking about it.
Yeah.
I don't know what you've seen down there, but so with the group, obviously there's 6 of us, and we rented a car, but that was mostly because it was cheap too. But we didn't want to have to find places to park everywhere we went, so we'd just call an Uber.
Okay.
Uber XL. The first one, the guy's name was and he didn't want to talk at all. I was like,
don't you have to put the paper in first?
No.
Oh. Okay.
Didn't you watch Big Daddy Dan?
That was a long time ago. Sorry.
See, you're gonna have to buy one. So yeah, I went on Amazon, bought this roller just like we saw at Big Daddy Dan, and loading up with this homegrown here.
Anyway, I interrupted you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You were talking about.
So we're down there in Nashville. This is our 4th Uber. It's the final one.
Okay.
And they're all going to the bathroom, whatever. Banjo and I say, I'll get the Uber. We're standing outside waiting. White Cadillac Escalade. It's like, all right, Uber XL, looking for a white Escalade. I see a white Escalade pull up, and it is covered front to back in lights.
Okay.
Like a net light, like you would get for your Christmas tree, colored lights.
Okay.
Little squares.
Yeah.
All over, like duct tape to the white Cadillac Escalade.
So it looked like shit. Because you can see duct
tape. It looked
tape.
like it's decorated for Christmas, decorated for the holidays. So,
okay.
If you get up close, you can see duct tape. But from a distance, it's lights all over.
Okay.
And then I said, Cadillac Escalade. And Banjo says, that's not our ride, is it? I was like, look at the map. That's right where the dot is. Like, pretty sure that's our guy. So
nice.
I'm like, I wonder how many people would get into that Uber. It's like, I can't not get in the Uber. I got to see what's going on in there.
Right.
So he's lit up front to back. We pile in the Uber. And there's shit all over inside. Not like shit, but there's badges and funny sayings and lights inside. He's got disco ball turning. It's a party inside the Uber. Absolutely. We start driving. The guy riding shotgun had to hold his rubber chicken. It's like 3-foot rubber chicken where you squeeze it and you go, meh, meh. He hands me a bubble gun. He's shooting bubbles in there. He pulls over to the stoplight, just peppering somebody's car at the stoplight with bubbles. He's got a speaker mounted to the roof. So whatever we're listening in the car is blaring outside the car from the roof.
Oh, geez. They are really trying to turn that
so
into
it's
Las
boom,
Vegas.
boom, boom, whatever music. So what you want to hear? He's got an iPad on this, rod mounted. He slides it back here. Whatever you want to listen to. We're picking music. It's blaring. Hands us microphone. It's karaoke time.
Karaoke in the
We
Uber?
karaoke in the Uber, blasting it all downtown. The guy was so awesome. Like, it was like a 10-minute ride. We're just having a blast. We get over to our condo where we're staying, and we're having a good time. We're laughing. We pulled up on an accident, and there's but the cop had somebody pulled over. He pulls over, his music starts playing, bad boys, what you gonna do? Dying, laughing. Little Red's about to piss herself in the back seat of the car.
Oh, man.
So then we get back, and it's like, oh man, that was so much fun. It's a shame we're back. We're here already. He's like, well, you were my last ride for the night. You want to go take another ride downtown? Okay. So he stopped our Uber ride, and then we all piled back in. He just took a cruise downtown so we could keep the party going. Nice. It was awesome. So yeah, then we're just talking to people on the street with the microphone. Hey, what are you doing? You should be dressed like whatever. It was a good time.
That's a good way to get shot.
I agree. He's flooring it after the stoplight. Roar, you just hear it. He's got a train horn, like a train horn he can hold out the window. So we pull up to a train that's blocked the tracks, not moving. Pulls out his train horn. It's basically having a blast-off war. Blasting this train. I was like, man, you have fun with your job.
That's awesome.
That's where we need to be with ours. This full time. If we can smoke weed, talk to people who smoke weed every day, man. Right. We can be as happy as that guy is.
Right. We just need somebody to pay us.
Agreed.
Who could pay us?
I told you I thought we were going to talk to the one dispensary in seconds. We got another 2 dispensaries we haven't talked to in town.
We do.
We haven't talked to anybody at Terrace.
No. Do you know somebody at Terrace?
I do not.
I don't
it's
shop
my
at
least
Terrace
favorite.
very often.
It's my least favorite.
Agreed.
I don't shop there. So then the other one's NTI.
Yep.
Which I know they advertise.
Well, I'm hoping to have Jessica from Nature's Treatment on.
Yeah?
Tonight.
Maybe
we'll do the Instagram Live.
Yeah.
So she was the one that we were going to have earlier this fall, and then she had to cancel, and then I think I had to take my boy to Laramie and all that stuff. So.
All right.
What are they going to do? Fire us?
Right. We're not getting paid.
Right.
Well, Obi-Wan pieces.
How is Obi-Wan?
He's doing great.
I like the tune of his that you put at the end of the last episode.
Did you?
Yeah.
You should follow him on SoundCloud.
I don't do a lot on SoundCloud, but I will.
I mean, I've listened to his music. It is good. I mean,
yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of the instrument per se, but his take on it with the modern songs is great.
His music reminds me of my grandpa.
Yeah?
When I was a kid, my grandpa was an auctioneer.
Okay.
And so we'd have all these floats and all these small town parades. And he would hire a polka band to play on the float. So
really?
We'd use my dad's pickup, pulling the gooseneck.
Okay.
And we'd have a bunch of old boys playing polka music on the back. And then my grandpa was standing up there hollering at people, talking to people, waving, and, all that bullshit. It was kind of cool. But anyway, Ernie's music reminds me of my grandpa.
Fair enough. Obi-Wan.
What'd I say?
Ernie.
Oh, Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan.
Wait, who's Ernie?
Obi-Wan.
Oh, sorry.
Did you get there yet?
No, yeah, well, I've been smoking.
It's music by Ernie. That's why you're thinking it. But we call him Obi-Wan.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Man, if I had to fucking smoke weed like that, I think I wouldn't smoke joints.
Well, I've been talking too much.
That is true.
But yeah, you put the weed in there, you roll it around. I got the tip in there. Just a tip.
Just a tip, just for a second?
Just for a second, see how it feels. Put the paper in there. Roll it up.
Lick it before you stick it?
Lick it before you stick it. You got a cigarette-shaped joint. Because
nice.
He didn't put a tip in his, and he just put weed in there and rolled up both ends.
That's right.
But I put a tip in there. I like to pack it in a little bit tighter here.
Yep.
Probably like you do.
Yep. Huh.
Mm-hmm. And I got a cigarette. See, this way I can smoke in public, and it looks like a cigarette at least.
It does look like a cigarette.
Booyah.
I'll be dang. Look at that.
See, I rolled a joint.
I'll be darned. You got a little pinner.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what they call them, little ones. Pinners.
Burn my pants down.
Oh, don't burn your balls. Here, let me see that lighter again. I know now.
Anyway, best Uber ever. Dominic.
Did you tell Dominic about the podcast?
I did not. And I forgot to bring stickers. I was going to bring stickers.
Fuck, I need to order some of those too.
I thought about bringing stickers. I really did. And I was going to start, I'll just place them all downtown in Nashville and put posts up. And then I'm going to basically take up all my time while they're down with my friends posting about Dick and Dank. And none of them smoke weed. So I'm like, I'm not going to do that to them. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Still trying to get Tripod to smoke weed. What do we got to do to get him?
He will.
He will?
Problem is he likes his alcohol, so he's usually already drinking by the time I offer him the weed, then he knows better.
That's fair.
And I don't want to do that to him.
But at least he knows better.
He does know better. He does listen to the show, so. I don't know what episode. I think he was somewhere in the 20s. He's been listening, but he listens like to and from work, so he can only listen like 20 minutes at a time. Or something. Right. But yeah, I'm curious once he gets caught up to some of that.
And when you have an important job like his, you don't want people knowing that you're listening to couple stoners like us. So.
Mr. Vice President.
Yeah, so Mr. Potter. That's what I should start calling him, Mr. Potter.
Mr. Potter. But Tripod's good stuff.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Little Red, just as good, if not better.
Dude, have you, speaking of, have you watched their daughter play basketball?
Yeah.
I had not until last night. When we were there watching our boy in the pep band.
Yeah.
She's a scrappy little shit.
She is.
Holy cow.
Well, I mean, I've seen Tripod on the softball field. Like,
have you?
Oh, yeah.
See, I have not.
That fucker's fast.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. He can run, man.
I gotcha.
Yeah. He's big things come in small packages.
That's what I hear.
With a large package?
That's what I hear. Well, I don't hear that.
Well, I've heard about it, but I don't want to see it.
No, I haven't heard about it. I'm good with that. But yeah, anyway. No, she was all over the place. Holy shit.
Yeah,
diving for balls. I mean, she was on the ground more than she was running. And I mean that.
She's digging them out. Yeah, she's good. Yeah.
So
yeah,
and they won. Well, no, her team didn't. I think she plays JV. They lost.
Yeah,
varsity.
Yeah, I think she dresses varsity, but
does she? Okay, all right. Your kid, I enjoy keeping track of because he plays sports that I like to, watch.
Right. Exactly.
He had a great show.
Oh, it was awesome.
Yeah.
But 6-1, I think it was. 2 forfeits, but yeah.
Yeah, dude, he looked great.
I agree. He's looking like a wrestler.
Yeah, had I don't remember who they were watching or who they were wrestling, but had a real solid double leg and there was a couple other real,
going for the takedown and committing.
Yeah, looking good.
Yeah. So I like it.
Well, that's cool. We're gonna be there tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should be.
Yep, we're going to. Come to support all these kids. Yeah.
Anyway, back to our topic. I think we got sidetracked, but Nashville was awesome. The favorite bar we went to, I think my favorite was JBJ's, John Bon Jovi's.
Okay.
Did you know he has a bar down there?
Did not.
It's like one of those narrow buildings where it's like 4 stories, but a lot of those, which is cool. Like Tootsie's, there's a band on every floor. Like there's a band on the main floor. So, every floor has a different band.
Yep.
Well, this one has one band, but it's hollow in the middle, so every floor you can like walk all the way around and look down. You can even walk on like the second floor right behind the band, so you can literally look over the drummer's shoulder while he's playing, like behind the band, walk complete. It's really cool. And then go up the 4th floor looking straight down. Yeah, that was John Bon Jovi's pretty cool.
That's cool. Did you go to the Garth Brooks bar?
Did not. I just, since there was a group of us, I like to just, I don't care where we go. Just let me smoke my vape and I'll follow along.
I got you.
I just think it's easier to make decisions when I have no influence.
When we were down there for our mutual friend's wife's 40th, me and another one of our friends from our friend group that lives up in that neck of the woods, his boy wrestles 215.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
I do.
We ended up at, what bar was it? Go all the way down the strip, and it's on your right, before the is it a river? There's a river or something. Anyway, it had sushi when we were drunk. That was fucking good.
I love sushi.
It was good.
The other place we stopped was I can't remember the name of it, but it was basically a food court.
Yep.
Like huge. Like anything you want, all nice, quality, good food. Like there was sushi, there was pizza, there was Thai food, whatever. It was all there. Burgers, barbecue. Yeah, it was. So after we've been drinking all afternoon, watching a good Bears game.
Yep.
That didn't involve. But, no, it did. We go to the sports bar because I said we got to watch the Bears game. And the whole place is filled with Packers fans.
Oh.
Whole place. Packers fans, the whole place. And then they were watching the Packers game because their Packers game was playing before. It's like, all right, I get that. They even had they got a DJ in there for the Packers game, like for all the Packers fans.
No shit.
It's like, the fuck, man.
Wow.
And then they waited until the fourth quarter to only get 3 points on the board. So that was pretty fucking funny. So a lady from our group yells, "Go Bears!" It was pretty good.
Nice. Did you go to Jack's Barbecue?
I don't know, Jack.
Oh, that's the best barbecue in Nashville. It's on the Strip. There's like 3 pigs going on the sign.
I think I walked by it.
On the same side as Tootsie's.
I walked by it. I didn't go in.
All right. That's good. So, anyway, what do you think of that weed?
I think it's pretty damn good. I think I'm a little high.
Yeah, that's good shit.
But anyway, what we were talking about, I think, was initially like the regulations and regular use and being able to smoke weed publicly. And obviously at some point they're going to have to be able to want to test for it, and a cannabis is in your system all the time. Yep. It's never going to not be, but you're not high all the time.
Right.
So it's got to be like a roadside inspection. Are you fit to drive?
Yep.
And so you were listening to a podcast, this Gaze Ocular Testing, G-A-I-Z-E, Gaze Ocular Testing. It's testing, they're testing, but 98% accurate as what they call a fit for duty checks, which I think is perfect because you got people showing up to work, they're drunk or they're smoking weed or whatever. But not only that, medical impairments, because if you're on some of those muscle relaxers and things, it impairs you.
Yep.
You know, and then even fatigue. You're not getting rest. You're not eating well. You're not healthy. So it's going to check, are you fit for work, regardless of the reason, which I think is the best thing ever. You come into work, you check your ocular testing, fit for it now. I also think this is verging on a lot of futuristic movies. Now we're using retinal scans when you get to work.
Uh-huh.
But I think you got to be able to do something when it's a safety type of role. You know?
Well, they got to figure out something for driving.
Yeah, driving. But I think even at work, though, if you're in a construction zone, a roofer or something, you can't tell me people like that aren't smoking weed at work.
Oh, yeah.
Or anywhere for that matter.
Yeah.
Now, granted, I work from home. I'm not operating heavy equipment, so I feel like I'm in a safer environment to be able to do this and function mentally, and there's no impairment on my job.
Right.
But this would be 98% accurate if you're fit for duty for any of those reasons.
Yep.
I think it's a great idea.
Yep.
You know, granted, I smoke weed, but can I still function? Yes. Did I smoke weed just now? Yes. But it was a microdose, and I'm not impaired, so get off me.
It sounds like, actually, I think they were the ones I was reading about that did their testing in Canada.
Okay.
Were we recording when we were talking about that? So we were talking about Schedule 1 and Schedule 3, and I think we were recording. We weren't?
That's what I couldn't remember.
Oh, anyway. Talking about how it's easier now. Anyway. No, I think they did all their testing in Canada. They said they did all their testing in Canada because it was easier to get a hold of weed up there.
Yeah, you did talk about
the testing.
Yeah.
Yep. So, I think we're making progress.
Yeah, I agree. You know, say what you will about the president, which I think we talked about that in the last episode, but not to be political. But, you know, that's one action with Chagrin. He pencil whips everything. Somebody's going to come along and clean up his mess. You know. Well, but again, hope not everything. That's what I'm saying. Hope not everything. But there's a lot changing, and it's changing fast. That's for sure. And then this hemp law, you know, hopefully we get Stogner on the phone here soon, which put you in charge of those things because you're the busy schedule.
Yep.
Dick's too busy if you didn't listen to that episode.
I keep dropping the ball.
Yeah,
on her.
Pick up the ball and run.
That's true.
That's true.
I actually was going to text her because I read New Mexico's cannabis. How much they had like $83 million worth of cannabis sales last year.
Really?
And it was like
83 million.
It was up like 20 million or something like that. I was going to text her and say, "Hey, good job."
He's supporting New Mexico cannabis.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. No alleged. We got her on tape. She's on TikTok.
Oh, shit.
Remember?
Oh, she is on TikTok.
She's on TikTok.
She drove over there.
She drove over there. She bought it. She ground it. She smoked it and said, "Come take it."
It's true.
Makes me a better mom. Said so on our show. Has heard about it on TikTok.
Yep.
Which, we're trying to do the same thing. We're trying to grow our sound.
It's weird when it gets dark in here.
It sets the mood. But I don't need to set that mood with you. That's for Dick and Dank After Dark.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. But we're trying to get better at our podcasting. I think our sound's getting bigger. I think we're coming along quite nicely, if I do say so. But I'm waiting for Donnie to heal. I haven't gotten an update recently since we've been out of town. See how his foot's doing. So we get him on an episode to talk about his accident. But I think that needs to be a private episode with just him. And then we can talk about scheduling our live and in-person come meet Dick and Dank episode. Yeah.
What was that?
Oreo wants in.
Should I let Oreo in?
Maybe.
All right, I'll let Oreo in.
But, I want to... then we can set up our live episode with him, like schedule it, what day of the week. I'm thinking a Tuesday. We'll just move it one day from when we record, when they're closed, to Tuesday when they're open.
Right.
Because they have Taco Wednesday. I don't need to be in that mess. If you go on Taco Wednesday, man, they are packed.
Are they?
Every time. Have you ever had their tacos?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a while.
Yeah.
But...
You can get a medium taco. You ever had a medium?
No.
They
What's
take
that?
the soft tortilla and they fry it real quick.
Ah.
So it's got a little crunch to it, but it's still soft. Oh, yeah, they're pretty good. Get a medium next time.
Really?
Yeah. Wednesday's tacos.
I'll have to do that. Usually I go down there and I get the jalapeno bratwurst.
It's my favorite.
Yeah.
It's my favorite.
Yep. Can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, agreed.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we advertising him? He hasn't paid for advertising.
Fucking
Donnie. He's going to.
Oh, he gave us the mic. He's been a great guy.
I know he has. He's earned. We've given him his amount of money in advertising. I think that episode. But if you'd like to advertise with Dick and Dank, email dank@dickanddank.com. We can put some money in that fresh new bank account at Tripods Bank.
Or if you're cool and you want to be on the show, you can email dank@dickanddank.com.
Absolutely. We're trying to record on Mondays, release on
only.
Sundays. Cool people only that smoke weed. I guess that makes you cool.
You don't have to smoke weed.
That's true.
As long as you're cool, I'm cool.
If you want to be on the show, be on a podcast, say, hey, I was on Dick and Dank.
Right.
Someday that'll be a big deal.
Right.
Right.
Maybe.
Allegedly.
Yeah. That dog is the smallest dog.
I've seen smaller.
I've seen smaller too, but
she's pretty small compared to Big Red.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm talking about you.
I hear you. She says, don't talk about me. Yeah.
You want to be on the show?
You talking? What are you saying?
Is that an actual person?
She likes to walk around on two legs, that's for sure.
Yeah.
What are you doing? But anyway, we are dickanddank.com. I think if you said you're going to try and see if we can't get that gaze ocular testing on our show.
Yep.
That'd be awesome. And so you've reached out there. We're going to get Stockner.
Yep.
You're going to work on that.
Yep.
If she wants to fly up here to Iowa and join us at the Edge, live and in person, that'd be awesome.
Or Illinois.
Illinois. Where'd I say?
Iowa. We don't want to go to Iowa to smoke weed.
Well, she's going to land her plane in Iowa in Davenport because she's got a private jet.
Oh, she has a private jet?
I don't know. I'm just guessing. She should. She's that important.
Oh, yeah, you're right. She's
going to land in Iowa, come across her exit 1, baby, at the Edge.
I got you.
Join us live and in person.
Sounds good.
Man, that'd be awesome.
Hell yeah, it would.
And we still need to get a shuffleboard episode, but it's too fast.
It is?
I put a dozen coats of polyurethane on after I added our logos. And
too much?
And then I bought this aerosol spray.
Uh-huh.
It's supposed to, it's commercial. It's fucking fast. So you get across, there's still a little bit of bump where I put the stripes.
Yeah.
And then as soon as it goes over, it's like it's going downhill. And it just, it's hard to
I keep thinking of the episode on Christmas Vacation where they put the...
And that's what it's like. I'll lower the shuffleboard so you can try it.
And I'm like,
you barely touch it and that thing's
that's
gone.
Hilarious.
So yeah, I'll lower it real quick for you.
Which is completely opposite of at the Legion.
Exactly. That one, you're like throwing it down there.
Plowing snow to get it down there.
Yeah. Somebody added some different powder. There was like a slow powder or something. I mixed it with it. I mean, it's so slow. But once you get used to the speed, but this one's fast. But it's got our logo on it now. And I didn't put you under it for this episode.
I feel good about that.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
Yeah. While I was in Nashville, the kid was nice enough to use my garage for his own entertainment.
Oh.
I come back and the shuffleboard's down and everything's set up. He's got the chairs set up. I don't know what they were doing. They played ping pong and darts, and they did it all.
Nice.
Right here in Kentucky, Oasis.
What's it like to have a kid that you can trust to leave at home alone?
It's
it's
really weird.
I could leave our youngest home alone, but our oldest, ain't no way.
At first I would get nervous because I'm like, I know what I did every time I was left home alone, but I know what I did every weekend when they were home, and he doesn't do any of those things.
Yeah, I can't leave my kid.
I was always, how do we find girls?
I don't know how
Or let's get some beer and find girls.
I don't know how he survives at school.
School's not like that these days. The kids aren't like that, and that's why. Or at least his class or his group of friends, they're just...
Mine is.
Yeah.
Mine is a throwback to the 1990s. He'd have hung out with us.
You've influenced him more than I've been able to influence myself.
He likes to drink beer and listen to 80s country music.
Well, mine likes the 80s country music. He likes the music. Yeah. He also likes the grunge music, too. So.
No, mine's just the 80s country. Well, he likes AC/DC, but anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, he likes to drink beer and do that shit.
So he wants to come hang out? Does he smoke weed? How do you feel about him smoking weed?
I would be okay with it. However, he and I have talked about it.
Yeah.
And studies show that it's best if you hold off until you're 21 or older to smoke weed.
Agreed. Once your body is fully developed.
Yes.
It's adding that...
Your brain is fully
developed. Your brain, your body, yeah.
So he and I had very frank conversations, and I told him...
Not that I'm against it, but it's for your own health.
Yep. And he's dated a girl that became a stoner either in high school or just out of high school. Saw how he said that turned her very lazy.
Yeah.
Which... It can happen.
And I think that's where that stigma comes from, like that 70s show or something.
Right.
Because you're stealing weed in high school. Like, we want to go drink beer. You want to be cool. They're stealing weed, but not understanding what that does to their mental development at that age.
Yes. So.
And alcohol, I don't know. It probably depends how much alcohol you drink, but as far as you think alcohol would have that same effect at the young, because we drank alcohol at that age.
Right.
So would that have the same effect, you think, on our mental development? Had we not?
Oh, I don't know. I'm sure there was some sort of... I'm sure it had some sort of effect on our mental development. But anyway, he doesn't...
You're doing all right.
He doesn't... allegedly. He does not appear to smoke weed. I don't believe he does.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah.
Yeah. And
it's to each their own and their choice.
Right.
I'm just... Our whole thing is... don't look at us negatively for it.
Right.
Let us be able to smoke freely like it's normal for everybody else. I'm okay if you don't smoke weed.
Right.
I'll offer it to you, I'll share. But if you don't want to, you don't like it, that's your choice. To each their own. I'm fine.
Well, and he sees what it does for me physically.
Yeah.
So he completely...
Yeah, and my son would say the same. He's seen the anger, the aggression, or whatever, and how it's changed me every day,
Yep.
Probably not afraid to hang out with me anymore,
Right.
Just like Stogner said, it just makes her a better mom. You're in the moment, you're more attentive, you're like, how can I help you?
Right.
It shuts all that other shit off, and I love it for that reason. I love sativas now. Because I think if I took indicas, then I would be, it would slow me down mentally where I wouldn't want to do much. I'd probably be lazier because I take it to go to sleep.
Yep.
It's a body high. I like it. I enjoy it, but I'm a doer. I like to be doing stuff. So I take this sativa, and it keeps me mentally focused to keep doing stuff.
Right. I'm curious to listen to this episode when it comes out because occasionally when I listen to an episode, I can tell, oh, you got a little too high.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think I was a minute ago.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Maybe just because I get a little spacey.
Yeah. But anyway, I can just tell listening to myself, and I'm curious to hear this episode with this being the weed we smoked today being so sativa dominant.
Yeah.
I'm just curious if I notice a difference
between episode where you're smoking an indica.
I'm more hybrid. I try not to smoke indicas during the day.
Right.
usually hybrids.
Yeah.
But I'm usually not
hybrids.
sativa dominant.
Yeah. I'm not afraid of a sativa dominant, but I'll smoke hybrids. But I do notice the hybrids, for me, will trail off with that body high where I'm tired.
Right.
You know, relaxed, chill. But it depends what I'm doing. And that's why you can, pick what you want. You know?
Yeah, and I've smoked 2 joints while I was here, I think. And
looks like it.
I don't feel my typical sativa high. Yeah. So, this, what the fuck was this? I can't remember what kind this was. Did I say what kind this was?
You did.
What did I say it was?
I don't remember.
Starts with an M, I know.
It's in your brain.
It is in my brain.
And it won't stay in mind unless you repeat it a few more times. But it's
mimosa? No.
Maybe?
No, it's not that.
Yeah, I know it's not that. But
anyway, it's supposed to be a 80% sativa dominant.
All right.
But it seems pretty fucking good.
I like it.
I like it.
And still functioning.
Yeah.
And still functioning. But we are Dick and Dank, so email us if you want to be on the show, be a part of it, advertise with us. If you'd like to download our theme song and have it on your phone and play it anytime you want.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I like it. Guy on the Couch and Frank Whistle wrote that, played it, however you want to say it, choreographed it.
We need to have Frank Whistle and Guy on the Couch on again.
Agreed. I was thinking they should be here for the shuffleboard.
Yeah. That's what we should do. Those 2 versus us 2. Well, it doesn't have to be those 2 versus
whatever.
us 2. But I mean, the 4 of us.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I agree. We can do that.
Once wrestling season's over.
Coming soon.
Yeah.
Ish.
Sort of.
Which wrestling season, oddly enough, is when we first met.
Be second anniversary?
Yeah. Second. Yeah.
Was that right? No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because kid would have been a freshman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Second anniversary where we were walking out and he said, I just keep joints in my tracks. Fuck, I got to get to know that guy.
It's the only way to be.
Right? And then you said, hey, did you ever think about starting a podcast? And I said, no, but I'm down for it. So fuck around and find out. We are here at, this is episode 41.
We officially have a podcast.
We do. We officially have a podcast, a website. You can listen to us on, well, you're probably listening to us now, but we are available on Spotify, iHeart, iTunes, YouTube, and SoundCloud. Why do I advertise where you can listen to us? Because they're only going to hear that if they're listening to us. Is that dumb? Maybe I should stop.
I don't know.
I'm just giving you the option.
They do it on the radio.
I know. That's my background. That's why I say it.
Maybe somebody's like, I don't like iTunes so much, but I love Dick and Dank. I wish I could listen to them somewhere else. They hear on our podcast, hey, they're on Spotify. So they're like, oh, hey, I can go to Spotify because they're on Spotify. So,
agreed. My question is, I guess, how are they going to find us for a while? But if you follow us on Instagram, which is now we are pushing 7,000 followers, almost there. You come help us be 7,000 followers. That's going to be a great thing to celebrate live at the Edge. Giving away bent water. We got 2 cases of bent water before it's illegal.
Let's see, 7,000 followers. We should do 700 milligrams of edibles and then do a podcast.
Okay.
All right.
Have you done 700 milligrams of an edible?
Oh, yeah.
And what does that do to you?
It's a good time.
See, recreationally.
Yeah, that's true.
There it is. See, you lie. You try to lie to me.
We're gonna have to do over Instagram Live because I'm not gonna be able to drive with that.
No, I think as we progress, and if we're gonna do things in public to where we are smoking weed and by gaze ocular testing are not fit for duty to drive, then I think that at that point I'm gonna have somebody drive me anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. We'll have our
because we're gonna have our Dick and Dank bus. Yeah, our bus, Sesh bus, Dick and Dank bus, where we podcast from it, and then we'll have a driver. Oreo.
You just need to look at her face when I growl back at her. She's like, what?
But yeah, follow us on Instagram, especially me, so we can get over 7,000 followers. I am Mr.Dank5. And you can follow Dick himself, the Big Dick, Dope Discussions _Dick. But we're on Facebook, we're on Blue Sky, we're on X. X is where you'll see Dick and all of his controversy. No. If you want to know a little bit more about that, listen to our recent episode, Dick's Got Something to Say.
People don't know what screen name I use for that, and I'm not going to give that one out.
All right. Well, we have a screen name that you can follow and support, but we won't... we won't let out Dick's rage bait.
Let me just say this. I'm sorry. I know you're trying to wrap this up, but this is what people can do. People, if you have an X account, you need to go to Sam and you need to go to, you need to find these prohibitionists, and you need to request a community note, and then you need to report the post as abuse and inciting abuse.
Right.
Because they're lying.
Inciting
about,
right. Yeah.
Not
falsification.
Yeah. They're lying about cannabis, which I don't really care about that. Whatever. But they're trying to change public opinion, and so that affects us getting our medicine, or people just being able to do what they want,
right,
and smoke weed because they like it,
right.
So,
yeah, just for this example in Nashville, if I can't fly with it because it's federally illegal, so I'm not able to travel with my medicine technically,
right.
And if it's not legal wherever I happen to want to go on vacation, now what am I supposed to do?
Yep.
I can take Prozac, but I can take that anywhere I want, and probably be just an impaired if I underdosed or overdosed. If you're not mentally,
Dude, I work with a guy in real estate. He's not in real estate. He's a builder. But he was talking to me about they had now cutting his Vicodin back from 9 pills to 6 pills a day because his pain doctor is the only pain doctor in Iowa that prescribes pain medicine like this. And the feds are watching him.
Oh.
But so you can have all this Vicodin and drive every day.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
That ocular testing, no matter what the fuck you did to yourself or whatever you want, are you fit for duty? Right. Because if you're, I don't care what you are, if you're operating the fucking Ferris wheel, right. I'd like to know if you're fit for duty. You tell me they're not smoking weed and working? Which, again, I would be better if I smoked weed and worked that. Right. But I'd be able to be tested and say I'm fit for duty.
Right.
But if I'm drunk, are you telling me they're not drinking while they're doing that job?
They're drinking.
All right, then. So are they fit for duty? While your kid's up there going however many miles an hour, spinning around the air, and they're in control in the pre-check.
Yep.
Yep. You tell me they tightened every bolt when they unpacked that?
Nope.
Exactly. So, I mean, I'd like that fit for testing checked ever. Now, the opposition, can you imagine if all of a sudden out of nowhere, because Trump's crazy enough to do something like that, not that he would for this because it's a good thing, but all of a sudden if ocular testing was everywhere you went, you show up to the iWireless Center one again, are you fit to attend here?
Fuck
Maybe
that.
They, right?
No.
Exactly. But somebody may I don't like to go there with drunk people. So, whatever. They'll pass a regulation. You can't attend public events drunk.
Right.
And then they can limit your alcohol. Because you used to go to the casino in Clinton. You go with somebody who's earned so many points, you get free dinner, you get free drinks, whatever. But they limit how many drinks you can have. You can only have one every hour or some shit. It's going to be shit like that to where this ocular testing is going to limit everything you do everywhere.
God, I hope not.
But I like it for jobs. If you're operating heavy equipment, traffic, or whatever, are you fit for duty?
Yeah. Well,
are you putting other people's lives at risk with your job?
We should just talk to him and see what he has to say about it.
Get him on the show.
All right.
I'm sure he's already listening.
Well, I mean, all the cool kids are.
Maybe he'll be our 7,000th follower. Maybe he'll be our 7,000th follower on Instagram. Yeah. But we're on Facebook, Blue Sky X. Real quick about. Now, this is speculation of mine because I'm an overthinker.
Okay.
You remember our episode? It's one of the earliest episodes. Maybe Dab and Dick, but Kentucky Claus.
Yeah.
Fired up his mower while we're recording.
Yeah.
And you're like, who's mowing? And whatever. It's like, oh. And then you look and you saw him, and called him Kentucky Claus or whatever. Yeah. I may or may not made a comment about the weeds around his house and stuff because he's an older guy. He lives by himself. There's only so much he can do, Retired. And but Banjo's always, look at the weeds, this and that. About everybody in town. I was like, yeah, what are you going to do? And it's like, I don't care. But he's the guy that helped when the bike fell on him one day. Yeah. And well, I noticed one day, he's out there cutting his weeds down. Because I was over there talking to him one day after I picked up the bike, just to thank him, whatever, or just talk to see how he's doing, check on him. And I told him about our podcast. Uh-huh. And then it wasn't but a month or two later, he's cutting down all the weeds. I wonder if he got to that episode and heard us talking.
Oh, no!
And started cutting down. It may or may not have been, because I haven't told him anything else about his weeds directly to him.
Right.
So either he was trying to clean it up to match our yard, or he heard the podcast after I said something to it.
Oh, that's funny. I hope not.
Well, now we talked about them again, so we'll see. Yep. But we didn't mean anything by it. But
no.
My wife is particular about the way people clean their yard. They should keep it as neat as we do. It's like, well, not everybody can do that, honey. Nope. It doesn't bother me.
Nope.
Yeah, it's Kentucky. Keep it to yourself, and everybody's fine.
It is Kentucky.
It is. To me, it's like you chose this town in its state when we moved here. Then this is what you expect. This is how it is out here because it's a rural, small town.
It's a redneck town.
Right.
It's one of the redneckish of redneck towns.
Is that why I moved here?
I don't know, but it's a redneck town.
I'm from the country, and I like it that way.
It's a redneck town. It's probably why you feel at home here.
Maybe
I don't know why
that's
you moved here.
No,
It's
right.
definitely why you feel
it's not
at
why I
home
moved here. I moved here because it was half the distance between where we both got a job.
I got you.
Yeah. Commuter town.
I got you.
And it's quiet.
That's cool.
Yeah. Anyway, dickanddank.com. Follow us, like us. Go to our website if you're a true Dick and Dank follower, because that's where our true fans are. And that way you'll get a personal email every once in a while when Dunk sends it out. I know that we stopped sending the emails due to the Google issue because we'd have to pay more to be able to send emails to how many subscribers we have now. So I couldn't send them out weekly once we went from every other week to weekly. And so now we decided just, I guess, like a newsletter or some kind of email, just what we're doing. But otherwise, we're trying for weekly episodes if Dick's not too busy, as much as we can, unless we're like on a break or something. But otherwise, follow us weekly. I release them on Spotify, and they go everywhere else after that. And like and subscribe. Cool. We are dickanddank.com.
Yeah, here we go. Good night.
Talking things and important facts, like what's next, give me gas. There's a place that you wanna go. The clientele is really slow. dickanddank.com, oh yeah. dickanddank.com, alright. dickanddank.com. Fa la 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 la. Fa la 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 la. Fa la 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 la. dickanddank.com. dickanddank.com.
I think I'm officially a little dumber after listening to that. I was actually thinking that as soon as you said that. Perfect.
Good times.
How good did that feel? Honestly.
Discover your new favorite sound with Music by Ernie, now streaming on SoundCloud. Fresh tracks, unique vibes, and music that moves you. Don't wait. Search Music by Ernie today on SoundCloud.